Lovely. And as Nadine has mentioned, my name is Mpho and I do content creation. I like to describe myself as the word wizard because I like take what you think and then put it into writing. So today's topic is, are you creating the right content for your brand? I think this is very important, especially for social media. If you have a brand or a business and you wanting to get it out there on social media, then this is for you for sure. Okay. And for this session, we will be defining what branding is. I think it's very easy for us to assume that everyone knows what means. And then we will explain, I will explain why we say content is king. If you haven't heard the saying, then I think this session will help you understand why we say content is king. And then I will be sharing focus areas that you should look at when you're trying to compose really good content to elevate your brand.
Brands are all around us, but what's a brand? A brand is not a logo, corporate identity, marketing, or advertising. A brand guarantees a quality, evokes an emotion, instills a belonging. A brand is built on the elements of confidence, passion, action, security, and culture. Branding started with cattle, a stamp of ownership. Branding moved to being burned on wooden cases, a guarantee of good quality. Today, brands represent so much more. Brands share stories like YouTube. They share information like Google. They share the marketplace like eBay. And they share relationships like Facebook. Famed CEO Meg Whitman once said, "When people use your brand as a verb, that is remarkable." Look around you. Brands are everywhere, and they communicate with you on a personal level like never before. They say, use me, trust me, engage with me. What's your brand saying?
Awesome. So I think what we can gather from that video is that branding is very important because that is how people resonate with you. And that links directly to creating compelling content. My favorite brand to I think to reference is Coca-Cola. Because for me personally, I don't think I like the taste of Coca-Cola. I think I buy it because of their messaging. Coca-Cola represents a very happy brand. It's all about spreading happiness, togetherness, and all the messaging is linked to just being happy, and that's what we most brands do. You communicate what you want people to perceive you as. So let's get into the nitty-gritties of why content is important. Number one, good content gives your brand street cred. When we say street cred, I don't mean like literally the street, I mean the social media street. So when you have an existing brand and you have good content that you're putting out there, it gives people a sense of welcoming. It gives people a sense of credibility. It shows people that you know what you're doing and you know what you're talking about. Number two, quality content can help your business gain traction on social media. So if you're sharing stuff that is related to your brand and you're sharing good content that is related to your target audience, then you get more followers, you get more traction, which somehow may lead to sales. And next, I will show you how you can get sales from great, compelling content. Great content can help with SEO, which has the potential to convert to sales. So what SEO is, it means search engine optimization. That means this is a process that is used for people to find you. So people can find you by searching services, for example, marketing services. And if you have good content and most people have visited your sites, then it's easier for people to find you, because the analytics or the Google's, what's it called? I have it in my mind, but yes,
The
your
Google
name comes to the
Analytics,
top.
yes, and the
Yes.
algorithms.
Your business name goes to the top, and it's easier for people to find you and your services, and that's how you generate sales if your products or services are good enough. And then this is just something that you really, 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 really need to know about creating the right content. Good content can save you money. If you build enough great content, you won't even have to pay for ads. So that means if you build content that most people can share, can relate to, then it's easier for you to gain the traction that you need, especially for platforms like LinkedIn. So far, since I started working at LadyBugz, we've discovered that when it comes to LinkedIn, it's easier for you to generate leads organically without paying. So the more people engage with your content, with your posts, the better for you to just save lots of money. Next, I am going to be sharing the key areas that I've personally learned when it comes to developing and just building great content that will help your business elevate. Number one, know your audience. I think this is very important because most brands have seen, especially if your business is new or you're starting a new personal brand, if you want to become an influencer, you need to know who you are talking to. You need to tailor make your messaging to that specific group. If you are targeting, say, CEOs, you need to know that when you put your content together, you need to use a specific language, a language that is understood by that specific target audience. Number two, use platforms that work for you and your target audience. If the people you are targeting are on LinkedIn, then you put in as much effort as you can on LinkedIn. Learn how LinkedIn works, learn the analytics, learn everything you need to know to make sure that the people that you're targeting are being reached and the content that you're sending out is compelling and it's basically on the right platform. If you're using Instagram, learn about Instagram, the hashtags, everything you need to know to make sure that you are resonating with the people that you are trying to reach. Next, use a content strategy. I know that some people like to wing it when it comes to posting and creating content, but sometimes it's really, really helpful to create a content strategy because that helps you have a structure. If you just taking things, just randomly posting things, for example, I was looking at this Facebook page, it's for an NGO, and they had pictures of what they're trying to sell. Those are like products, and then sometimes they like pictures of an event, but they don't say what is happening. When you have a content strategy, you have like you're building a golden thread. You take people and you have like a story to tell. You tell your story, and building a content strategy helps you do just that. You have a plan. If it's easier for you, you build a weekly plan or a monthly plan to say, okay, on Monday, I'll be sharing this, Tuesday, I'll be sharing that, and then take people through to that infamous golden thread. Next, be mindful of the positioning of your messages. What do you want people to think when they look at your brand? When I see a post from Coca-Cola, I already know that it's something fun, something happy. It's just gonna help lift my mood. If it's a video, I know that the video is just going to be amazing. And so when you create the content, you need to think about what must the other person say or think about me or my brand when they look at my post. And lastly, you must ask. Yes, exactly. You need to ask. If you don't know how to do it yourself, you need to make sure that you have someone by your side. Reach out to people like LadyBugz. We can help you put together compelling content strategies We help you with captioning, we help you with graphic design, we help you elevate your brand on social media. So you can follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram at LadyBugz. Search LadyBugz ZA Facebook, Instagram, search LadyBugz Knits ZA.